Despite playing a pivotal role in the economic recovery of the nation, child care providers are now putting themselves at risk.
Across the nation, providers are closing their programs as COVID cases in children continue to spike, and local providers aren't immune to the hardships. Area 10 News reporter Sharif D. King has the details.
Of Hope Daycare Center was open throughout the pandemic up until September of this year. Of Hope Daycare Center manager Renee Hawkbrent says they had to close for 12 days due to a recent COVID-19 case.
We were all in contact with that person.
Upon receiving that information, their plan was to make sure everybody was okay.
We went through a test. We all got tested for COVID. I asked the parents to get their children tested before they came in.
After experiencing the COVID case, the daycare staff spent their time quarantining for 10 days, then took additional days to clean and wipe down the entire facility before opening its doors again.
We're trying not to allow the parents to come to the door, and we bring the kids to them so we don't have so much traffic going in and out.
Previously, the local daycare had 48 kids enrolled, but that number has now been condensed to 45.
We have had to turn people away because we don't have the toddler room right now open. I sadly had to tell some parents that were in the toddler room that because of lack of employees or the employees that we planned on taking in and have them run that room, decided that they wanted to go somewhere else.
Of Hope Daycare has faith that they'll be able to hire 3 people to reopen the toddler room and to take on more kids for the purpose of helping other parents and guardians in the community. Reporting in Elmira, Sharif D. King, 18 News.